Have you ever taken a sip of espresso and thought, wow, this is intense, and then tried regular coffee and thought, why is this so much lighter? Well, you're not alone. Many people believe that espresso and coffee beans are completely different, but is that true? Are these two types of beans grown on different planets, or is this just a marketing trick? Today we'll dive deep into the roasting, grinding, and brewing differences between espresso beans and coffee beans. By the end of this video, you'll know the difference and how to pick the perfect bean for your favorite brew. Grab your favorite drink and let's get brewing. Before we dive into the differences, let's clarify a major misconception. Espresso beans and coffee beans come from the same coffee plant. Yup, no secret trees or mystical farming techniques here. Coffee beans, whether for espresso or regular coffee, start as green coffee beans harvested from coffee plants. The difference is how the beans are roasted, ground, and brewed. But trust me, these differences make a huge impact on your cup. Now let's break this down, starting with espresso beans. Espresso beans are typically roasted darker and longer than regular coffee beans. This process reduces acidity, enhances sweetness, and creates that bold, rich flavor we all love in espresso. Now, here's why the roasting process is so important. Darker roasting develops oils on the surface of the beans. This is what gives espresso its signature intense flavor and velvety crema. These beans are also labeled specifically for espresso because they're designed to shine in high-pressure brewing. And the grind? That's a game changer. Espresso requires an excellent grind, almost like powder. This ensures the water extracts all those complex flavors under high pressure in just 25-30 seconds. It's too coarse and your espresso will be watery, too fine and it'll clog the machine. Bold, concentrated and rich. This is what espresso beans are all about. Now, let's talk about coffee beans. Unlike espresso beans, these aren't confined to one brewing method. They're versatile. Coffee beans are often roasted lighter or medium, which preserves their natural flavors and higher acidity. Depending on the bean's origin, you might taste fruity, floral, or nutty notes. This lighter roast profile creates a more complex flavor in your drip coffee, pour-over, or French press. And let's not forget about the grind. Coffee beans require a coarser grind because brewing methods like drip coffee or French press take longer to extract flavors. A fine grind here could over-extract, leading to a bitter cup. Lighter, brighter, and perfect for sipping, coffee beans bring a different experience to the table. All right, let's summarize the key differences between espresso and coffee beans in three simple categories: roast, grind, and flavor. Roast. Espresso beans are roasted darker, while coffee beans are often roasted lighter or medium. Grind. Espresso beans are ground super fine, almost like powder. Coffee beans? They're ground coarser, depending on the brewing method. Flavor. Espresso beans give you bold, concentrated flavors with lower acidity. Coffee beans offer lighter, more nuanced flavors with higher acidity. Two very different cups, but equally amazing in their way. Here's a question I always hear. Can you use espresso beans in a coffee maker or coffee beans in an espresso machine? The answer, you can, but don't expect perfection. Espresso beans in a coffee maker can be overpowering and bitter because their dark roast doesn't play well with slow brewing. Meanwhile, coffee beans in an espresso machine might produce a weak shot that lacks the bold flavor you expect from espresso. It's all about matching the beans to the method. Still unsure which beans to choose? Here's a quick guide. If you love espresso or bold flavors, go for a dark roast labeled espresso. These are perfect for espresso machines or even mocha pots. If you prefer lighter, more nuanced flavors, a light or medium roast is the way to go. They're perfect for drip coffee, pour over, or French press. At the end of the day, the best choice is the one that makes you happy. So, while espresso and coffee beans may look similar, how they're roasted, ground, and brewed makes all the difference in your cup. Now it's your turn. Are you team espresso or team coffee? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to hit that like button if you found this video helpful. Subscribe to The Coffee Delight for more tips, tricks, and comparisons. And turn on that bell so you never miss a brew.